Oh my goodness. Yes. Good evening, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm doing all right. I'm still with you. Believe it or not, I'm still with you. I can tell you rumpa pum pum. Rumpa pum pum. Just to get a little bit of y'all. Well, a little drum boy. Play that drum boy. Well, I guess that's enough. Y'all don't want to hear all that. But I just played you a little snippet of it so you could know the song that I was talking about earlier. I was talking about the Drummer Boy by the Temptations, which the whole album is nice, very nice. That Silent Night album by the Temptations, way back in the day, y'all. I think it was over, what, 10 years ago? Maybe longer than that, right? 20 years ago, maybe? It's been a long time ago. I know that when that record first came out, Silent Night by the Temptations. As a matter of fact, I was playing that to try to get me some pep. I was playing Silent Night, and I played the little drummer boy. Ah, and I was playing Heck to the No, No, No. That's another one I like, Heck to the. I want to play y'all some music, but I'm not. Because, a lot of times you don't want to hear music. You rather just hear the person talk about something or do something. But it's okay to have a little music in the background, as long as it's not overwhelming. You know what I mean? And that is continuously. Now, my own personal opinion is when I'm crocheting, I don't want to hear no music. I want you to tell me what you are doing. Don't just sit there and have some writing that sometimes I can't see on the screen. And, you just can't really see it because the writing, my screen, okay, I don't have the biggest television screen. So half of the writing is concealed. And so only thing I could do is see you doing what you're doing, but yet you're not explaining it to me. And sometimes that's the same thing with playing music in the background when you're trying to talk, and then the music is overpowering what you are saying, and so your viewer is a little confused. Yeah, what is you doing? But anyway, I came up here on this 19th day of Vlogmas. We've been having stormy weather all day. The rain was pouring like crazy. Now it is now about 9 o'clock at night. Actually, it's about 8:45. Ain't been too long ago. Ate myself a turkey pot pie because I was laying in bed all day. The rain and the wind. The wind was just horrific, y'all. It was horrific. I got to thinking, oh my goodness, is the lights gonna go out? But like I said before, I gotta get rid of this gum, y'all, because it's interfering with me too. Um, we have all our power lines are buried under the ground. That includes the phones. We don't have any right here in this vicinity where I live. There are no above, what do you call it? Power lines are overhead. They got it all buried on the ground. But just in like this, there's still power lines, of course, in the city. They ain't do the whole city like that. But where I'm living, they got power line under the ground. But we still have lights out, blackout. My brother said my lights went out when he was here. He said, and it's a good thing he had he had asked me, did I have a flashlight? But you know what I really think that had happened was I think the television went off, and he may have thought lights had went out. But there was lights in here. He slept in here, right where I am right now. That light was on, but yet, he still had a flashlight. He asked me for a flashlight just in case the lights goes out. And I said, oh my goodness. I said, it's mighty peculiar, mighty strange that the lights would go out the night that you're here and that you had asked me for a flashlight. I don't know. Like I said, it might have been just the television that went out. But, like I said, the overhead light was on here, because I know how it is when you're in a strange place. Well, he has been here before, but it's been a long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. And sometimes you got to get used to a place before, you can actually relax and enjoy, where you at, to sleep where you at. Even though you may not have a problem sleeping, but when you go somewhere strange and you laying up there, you ain't gonna just fall out and just say, hey, because you're missing your little spot. Where you at? I got a spot in my bed, which that spot was in my bed when I bought it. I should have sent the mattresses back. But anyway, that's besides the point. Innocence and crying over spilled milk, wipe it up and keep it moving. But anyway, I get in my little spot, and I sleep on my back. I think that's what happened to my behind too, because when you sit on your behind a lot and then you lay on your behind, your behind changes shape. Did you know that? Oh yes, it is. And plus that, your age, your whole physical appearance sort of goes zoom, like downhill. But you seen old folk butt, how the old folk butt go like that, and it's all up like that, and then after a while it all slick back down or whatever. Like my mother said, it changes. Woman behind does change, and a man does too. When they get older, they for some changes when you get older. Yeah. So how y'all doing this evening? On this still. Ooh, there goes Stevie. Let's see what Stevie talking about. I don't know. He's singing a Christmas song. There's a lot of people singing Christmas songs up there. But I ain't never personally, I ain't never heard that one before, Stevie. That's why I said, let me see what Stevie is talking about. It's old though. Let's see what year it is. 2 years ago, it says. But Stevie is my boy. I love anything he sings, but I just never heard that song. And I forgot what the heck I was talking about, y'all. Mm, That's nothing new, right? You was probably expecting that one to come after I said, well, let me hear what he's talking about. But anyway, I was laying down in the bed. I was relaxing not sleeping so much, but I was just laying there and I was watching TV and the wind was howling outside and the rain was pounding up against the window. I mean, it was raining hard. I usually try to videotape it, when I get a little stormy like that, so y'all can see what I'm going through up here. But I just stayed in my bed. I said, this is it. I didn't feel like getting up. And so I got up just to eat. I got up just to eat on today. And I think it was about 8:30 this morning. It might have been earlier than that. Because I had gotten up. I used to get up, same old scenario, y'all. I used to get up, do what I gotta do, take my pills, whatever. And my phone, my Ring camera went off, saying that somebody was at the door. I said, no. I said, probably birds or squirrels or something out there, because that camera will pick up anything. I see cats out there, birds, squirrels, everything out there, on that porch. And so I looked out, I peeked out and I went. First, I looked on the camera to see if I could see anybody. And then nobody, I didn't see anybody. Then I looked at the bedroom door, but I could see the bench, the bench that sits on my porch from my window. And I saw this little flat package there. And I said, what's that? And then I realized I have a package coming today, and I'm going to show y'all what the package is. I didn't think about it until just now, y'all, so I got to go get it. I got to go get it. I'm coming right back. Just hold on, because I'm coming. Hold on. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of these before, but I had just heard of them the other day. They're called the freezer bag foil freezer bags or something. I don't know. I thought one time they didn't want you to use foil in the freezer. But now, everything's getting rid of plastic. Get rid of the plastic. See, these are the foil. I'll show you one. I haven't even opened it up. I opened and got it out of, the little package, but I haven't actually opened it up to see one of the bags. I got 3 different sizes. This is the smallest. This is the smaller size right here. And you can write, the date, whatever you put in there. And they're freezer. You can put them in the freezer or the refrigerator. And they are Ziploc airtight bags. Okay? And you can put a little something, something in there instead of using plastic. Then you put the date of what's in there, I guess, and the date, that you put them in there. I got 3 different sizes. I think there's a total of 30 bags that I got for $9.95. I said, okay. So when I go to the grocery store, get my stuff, I'll just try them out. But like I said, I had never heard of them before. I think I was on either I was watching TikTok or it might have been, I probably was watching YouTube shorts because I very seldom watch TikTok. Oh, look at Vivian, what she made. I want the recipe. I want to start making the agarurumi, whatever they are, whatever they're called. The animals, crocheted animals, agarumo. I forgot what they're called. I can't think of it right now. But anyway, so I tried those off, and I was like, well, where's my other stuff? Because I had ordered some other stuff, but then I realized, okay, the other stuff is going to come on a different day, and I had ordered some paper towels, and then I look on the date they're going to deliver. They're talking about January. I think they said January the 3rd. I said to myself, So I had to cancel that order. I said, I need some paper towels now. Because like I said before, I only got that one roll of paper towels that's right there. But I really don't need them. Paper towels are doing nothing but filling up my trash can. Paper towels, paper plates. Now my plastic cups, the drinking cups, I will wash those and use those again just for me. But if company comes, I give them a brand new one. I don't, just pass off, the old cup that I've already used to somebody, that's coming that comes over. Yeah, and so they're filling up my trash can along with the incontinence wear. Now all my trash cans are full right now. They're all full. But because of the weather, I haven't been, taking them out. I don't take them out when the weather's bad like this or when it's real cold. The old girl is hunkered down, okay? She says she in the house trying to get warm. And it's cold in here right now, y'all. I'm telling you. I got that heater on over there. But that one over there is not on. Because I'm getting ready to go back to La La Land. Oh, yeah. On this 19th day of Vlogmas. How y'all doing? You been shopping today? I hope your weather wasn't as bad as mine was. But if you're on the East Coast, but they said this weather system that we're having right now is unlike any that I've ever seen because it's almost covering the whole country. And it's a lot of wind. It's the wind. I've been talking about wind for how long now? If it wasn't for the wind, the wind, the wind. Yeah, it's wind. And we always having a lot of wind. And another thing I wanted to ask y'all, did you see the Macy's Christmas? I don't know if they call it the Christmas parade or not, but it was fantastic. I had never seen that before. It was like the baby Jesus in the manger, the 3 blind, not the 3 blind men, but the 3 kingsmen. I guess they came on the carrying gifts. It was something, and it was spectacular. I really enjoyed it. I was laying in bed watching it. And I'm sure you could watch it now if you wanted to. The Macy's Christmas I forgot what they call it. I don't know if they call it a parade or what it was. It was like a parade, but they had a lot of floats. There was a lot of floats, displays and stuff. And then there was a little bit of singing and stuff like that. They didn't have that many bands, I don't think. Seemed like I may have seen a band or heard a band or something like that. But it was mostly just floats about Jesus. That wind is whistling up a storm right now, y'all. Can you hear it? It stopped for a while and then it starts. Woo! It's blowing the curtains on my window. It's kind of scary, y'all. But the weatherman did say it was going to happen. He said expect some wind gusts up to 55 to 60 miles an hour. And I think this must be it. Because it had calmed down. This is the weirdest thing about it. It rained like I don't know what. It was raining this morning when I was up around, because I didn't even realize it was raining until the weatherman, on TV had said something about it was raining. Let me get up here and look out here to see. And lo and behold, the rain was coming down pretty good. And that was this morning. And it continued on until I don't know how long the rain went on for quite some time. But then it died down. And he said it was going to start back up again. I don't know. They said the storm started from south, coming north. That's what happened to the last storm we had. Instead of it coming from north, going towards south, it's coming from south up north. How weird is that, y'all? I ain't gonna keep jib jabbing either. I don't know how long I'm up here. Let's see. What? I think that one's off. I don't see no time on there. Wait a minute. Where the glasses at? This is the cell phone that I'm on right now. The one that you are looking at right there is cell phone. This one, wait a minute. This is the computer. Hopefully one of them come out all right. I said if I don't get one, maybe I'll get the other one. So because I'm trying to do Vlogmas, yeah. I'm trying to get through to January 6th with no problemas. Oh, there's a time. Wait a minute. On here, I can't see. Oh, yeah. 18 minutes. 18 minutes I'm here talking about NOTHING spells nothing, 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 nothing. And I'm getting ready to take me a little snooze, y'all. But if that wind, I better sit up for a while because I ain't crazy about that. I ain't crazy about that wind laying down. And sometimes the wind, the windows in my bedroom. What am I getting ready to do? Eat a piece of candy? Come on, am I nut? But anyway, the windows in my excuse me, the windows in my bedroom, the air comes through there worse than they do in here. So I'm about to sit up a little while and see what happens. It's only 9 o'clock, so plus I've been laying and playing all day in bed by myself. Me, myself, and I. I can get a thing back in the paper. Why won't the paper go back? Why won't it go back in the paper? It's just like opening a box. When you open a box, you can't get that stuff back in the box like it was for nothing. Oh, there it goes. I think I finally got it. There we go. I know y'all not out shopping now. What time did the stores close anyway? They stay open till 12. I remember when the stores used to stay open all night. That's your Walmart. Walmart was all night. You go shopping anytime you wanted to. I don't know what this writing is that keeps popping up here, y'all. But I guess it's a sign for me to get off the video. Yeah. I don't know if they're cutting me off or what the situation is. But anyway, I am getting ready to close the video because I think I'm going to see if those oranges are any good. I still got 2 oranges that smells like they're trying to go bad. And so I'm going to crack them open and see what's up with that. And I need to get this nebulizer off my table because I'm tired of looking at it. I haven't talked to anyone today at all. I talked to my daughter yesterday, but I ain't talked to nobody today at all. But I'm, fine with that. I'm just saying. I just realized that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna get that off the table and get that box. I don't know if I should throw the box away. Hold on. I'm gonna hold on to the box for a while. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm hold on to that little box. As a matter of fact, it's a cute little box. And this one, this is the box that it came in. And I said, I'm going to cover this box. This is a nice 30 box, and I've been using it for my yarn, my crochet and stuff. Even though I'm not making anything, I'm still waiting for some yarn to come back in, come back from Amazon, and I don't even know when it's coming out. I hope that's not January that it's coming. Yeah. And on that note, y'all, have a pleasant evening if you can. And if you're where the wind is, hunker down. That's all I'm doing, hunkering down. I ain't out there. But I mean, if you out there shopping, you in the store, you all right. You in the car, you all right. Yeah, you fine. Yeah. And on this 19th day of Vlogmas, I'm going to close out the video. And on that note, I go with love. And I'll see you again on December the 20th day of Vlogmas. Whoop. Wait a minute. Okay.